Hello everyone and welcome back to the Amped Up Hardcore Survival series. I hope you are doing well and I hope you are ready for an absolutely mammoth project today, because that's what we've got in store. We're going to be moving up to the next part of the mountain and terraforming and building a pretty humongous build, to be honest. It's the first time I've ever actually planned a build in creative. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to do that. But before we get on to that, it is currently day 298. So it's 2 days until day 300. And I don't really want to spend day 300, just building around the mountain. I'd like to be doing something a bit more interesting. So I've still got this one ominous trial key. And it turns out I need to find a new trial chamber in order to use it. So I'm going to be spending the next 2 days looking for a trial chamber and hopefully getting ourselves a mace. Well, I do actually have a creative version of this world, so I hopped into that and didn't have any problems with zombies, so that was nice. But I also found out that there is a trial chamber at 32 by 208. So right here, there should be a trial chamber directly below us. So I'm going to just dig straight down and hope for the best, I guess. Although my shovel's very close to dying, so let's hope we make it. Okay, there we go. Right. We're going to find ourselves a place to use this key, use it, and then get out. Because I do not want to deal with this stuff. Well, unfortunately I did have to deal with this stuff, because when I found the chest, it was surrounded by a breeze spawner and a spider spawner. So I got rid of those guys, and then I used my key, and we didn't get the heavy core again. It's super annoying. I think that's like 0 for 6 now, but I decided I'd spend the rest of day 298 and 299 just playing around in the trial chamber. And I've got to say, I really do enjoy these trial chambers. It's definitely the most I've ever played them in this world. I'd never really tried them in survival before. But I'm really having fun, and there's no way I'd rather spend day 300. Yeah, so I took out a lot of skeletons, a lot of slimes, and we got some good loot at the end of it. Unfortunately, still no heavy core, but we definitely will get that one day. Okay, so we are back at base now, and here is all the loot I managed to get from that day 300 trial chamber. Got some pretty cool stuff in here, a few more keys to go open the chests down below. But now we need to start thinking about today's mega project, and for that I'm going to need a hell of a lot of materials. So I'm going to do a quick time lapse of material gathering now, and then we should be ready to start building. So I headed out to the mesa and gathered up a load of terracotta. I also gathered a load of sand and sandstone, as we're going to need a hell of a lot of smooth sandstone for this build today. And while I was flying back, I came across a village and found this pretty weird looking plant in the ground, even though the ground wasn't hoed. So I thought I'd just show you that. Well, that has been a very long material gathering session. We are now on day, 316. So it's taken us, what's that, like 14 days of Minecraft to get all the stuff ready. And here it is. We've got a load of terracotta, acacia, and sandstone stuff, as well as all these random little bits. The lecterns took a pretty long time to get, and I've also got a bunch of sand in my inventory, because before I can even start building, I really want to make this cliff look a bit better. So the idea for this part of the mountain is that it's going to be the deserty area. So we're going to be terraforming this, putting in a load of sand, and putting a pathway up from the magic part of the mountain down here, which will lead us up to the next part, so we can just walk up nicely. So I'm going to time lapse the terraforming now, and then we're ready to start building our giant project. God, that's taken a long time. We have now got our mini desert in place here on the mountain, and it's looking pretty good. Still got a bit more terraforming to do, but that's enough for now, and we can definitely start our building. This is going to take a long time, but I'm going to time-lapse it and hopefully it looks good. So yeah, let's cut to the time-lapse of this ginormous build. day 337. That is what we're on now, and this project is finally finished. I am super happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really cool. I just added the creeper face as a last minute addition, and I think it adds so much. But yeah, we've got our sand castle up here on the cliff, and if we come inside into the courtyard, you see there are three houses that I can build in. So I'll probably add some storage in here, maybe an enchanting setup down here, and I will probably end up living in this house here because yeah, I should probably get a home in this world. It is 350 days in now, so yeah. So for the first time ever, I used Light Matica to build this, and I did not have a good time using that, I've got to say. I think it's because there were loads of blocks really close together. I got so confused. You probably see when I did the time lapse, I was just building all over the place, and I think it took longer, to be honest. But I'm really happy with how this build turned out. I really like the flags waving in the wind. I think they look really nice, and I think the color palette really matches the desert theme we've got going on for this part of the mountain. If you listen over here, yeah, I think I might have forgot to light up some of the underside of the cliff, but that is a problem for another time because we've got our castle finished, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I might have to put string down in a lot of the places because the snow is pretty annoying, and I mean, we're nearly at the top of the mountain now. I don't think there's any way I can stop it snowing, unfortunately. So yeah, there might have to be a bit of string going into place. But other than that, we are all finished with the castle. And now we've got to do some interiors because at the moment, it's all pretty empty. But that is not a job for today. No, the last job we have left to do today is to head back down to base camp because today we passed another 100-day mark. So on day 100 we took our first slice of cake, on day 200 we took our second slice of cake, and now we're reaching day 300, well now we've gone past day 300, I think it's only fair we take a third slice of cake, and I just ate steak so I'm not hungry. So we're going to have to, yeah, just do a little bit of this, just to burn off a bit of hunger. Do not try this at home if you're wanting to eat food. Any second now. Come on. There we go. Okay. Day 300 has been reached. Brilliant. But that is all I've got time for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. I don't have enough rockets to get up there. Hang on. I'm trying to film an outro, but I don't have enough rockets to get up to the castle. So we're going to have to go walking up to get our rockets. Very pleased they've got this wind charge launcher in. Oh, less pleased I forgot to light up this part of the mountain, but we'll just leave that guy. Okay, as I was saying, that is all I've got time for in today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Oh, look how cool the castle looks at night. Yeah, in the next episode we'll probably be doing some work on the interior of the castle. Probably lighting up this bit of the mountain a bit to stop that from happening. But yeah, we are going to be moving in, and we're going to be building a courtyard and doing all that cool stuff. So I really hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.